This video has found you because you are so done with pushing yourself and doing things that are no longer in alignment. Your reality, your life is about to get simpler because you have entered the co-creator mode. And what I mean is you are ready to stop forcing life to happen. In your past, the only way you knew how to live a life was to push, to try hard, to make it happen, to hustle and do things from a place of desperation and need and wanting to fix, wanting to achieve. But now you've learned how to co-create, how to move towards this space of alignment where things are happening without you trying. And you are no longer wanting to try because actually it is no longer working. So even if you tried, it's not going to happen. So you know, and you are ready to step into the space of allowing things to happen effortlessly, allowing things to move in a way that are more in alignment, that are just happening instead of you forcing. That neediness of wanting to have something has gone, has shifted. And it's so interesting that all your life you needed something, you wanted something, and you really wanted and you were desperate. But now that need has shifted. Now you have let it go because you are in so much alignment with Creator. You need to know, and this is why I am sharing this video, and this is why I've been guided to share this, is that you can co-create with the Creator, with God, and you can co-create your life instead of force your life something to happen. Instead of forcing it, you are just co-creating it. When we are co-creating it, there's no force. There is just this awareness and knowingness that you can, and you are allowed to, and you can have what you want without you trying so hard, without you pushing and forcing people. You can just allow it. And this is that space of allowing things to flow, allowing things to happen without any attachment, without any desperation, without any need for things to happen. Because that's the beauty of co-creation. When you recognize that Creator has brought you on this planet for you to be and find this alignment, this understanding, this wisdom, this awareness, this awakening, this knowing that you can actually co-create. You can actually just ask and it is given. Because it is. The truth is, we are born with choices and free will to only teach us that how to utilize the free will. So if we are born in a family where there's a lot of struggle, a lot of pain, a lot of challenges, we obviously buy into those challenges, belief patterns, emotions, trauma, pain. We buy into all of that. And then it's the process of unlearning of all of that, because it is not actually the highest truth. It could be your truth. Your truth could be that you've gone through a lot of trauma and pain and challenges and difficulties, and your family and your past experiences made it really, really difficult and challenging for you, and that is your truth. But that's not an ultimate truth. So by having that choice and free will, and with that awareness and awakening, you are learning that everything that you learned, it actually not true. So it becomes the process of unlearning all the pain, unlearning all the trauma, unlearning all the beliefs, unlearning all the limitations that kept you stuck, unlearning all those collective consciousness, media, negativity, toxicity, narcissism, unlearning, because the ultimate truth is not all of that. Those are your truth, which taught you the lessons you needed to learn to actually unlearn. The lessons you learned to survive in the world in a way that you needed to. In those moments, those lessons were important, but actually, it is about unlearning. Once you've learned it, now it's the process of unlearning to release yourself from all the learning which are not true, which are not the highest truth. And when you learn that it isn't the highest truth, was a temporary truth to survive, to feel safe in whatever environment you were in, to be accepted, to be loved, then you start unlearning to understand the highest truth. And when you understand the highest truth, that you are unconditionally loved, you are always supported, you are abundantly cherished, accepted, loved. When you understand that highest perspective and truth, you can co-create. That's when you ask and it's given, because you've released yourself from those beliefs that are no longer serving you, those patterns and pain that are no longer serving you, to be in this alignment with the highest truth, to learn to be that co-creator of your own life and shifting your own life so that you can shift and change other people's life. And that is the power of deliberate creation. You are deliberately creating your life in a way that is aligned with your highest truth. And that's when it becomes simpler, easier for you to live your life and your reality in the best way possible. Because reality is that you don't have to suffer. You don't have to be attached to suffering. All suffering comes from attachment. So learning that you don't need to attach, but even if you are attaching, this is the process of unlearning. And this is a process of realizing that abundance is available. This is where the healing comes in. When you heal yourself, you release yourself to be aligned to wealth, to be aligned to prosperity, to be aligned to abundance, to be aligned to love. That's what healing does. Allows you to release you from all that pain, pattern, beliefs, things that are no longer serving you, and have the understanding of the highest truth. And most people get stuck in those patterns and those past traumas, experiences. And that's okay. That's okay to be stuck, because that is true and that is required for certain level of you that needs to learn certain lesson, but it doesn't have to be your ultimate truth. It doesn't have to be your forever truth. Everything is temporary. We are consistently evolving. We are consistently shifting. We are consistently moving on different reality, different pattern, different timeline. It's all parallel. It's not one timeline and then other. It's just all parallel. It's all operating at the same time. This is why I talk about frequency vibration, because you can actually parallelly shift your frequency from shifting from this reality to that reality if you choose to. And in order to choose to do that, you have to learn and unlearn the trauma, the pain, the challenges, the difficulty, the pattern, unlearning all those to be in that ultimate truth, to have the higher frequency, to release anything that is not serving you, to vibrate at a higher space. It is all comes down to learning and unlearning. Learning is as important as unlearning things that are not serving you. It's equally important. There's no denying of that. And having that understanding and that knowing and awareness to be aligned with your truth, whilst understanding it is not a highest truth, you can allow yourself to heal. You can allow yourself to feel better. You can allow yourself to shift. You can allow yourself to make your life easier and simpler. And it is about to get simpler and easier as you've encountered this video, as you encountered this knowledge and this message that has been specifically shown to you in a way that you meant to hear it, that you're ready to hear it. It is all for you to realize that you are shifting on that new frequency, the new awareness, new reality, that you no longer need to force things. You no longer need to push things. You no longer need to convince, please, validate, or seek validation from anybody. Because once you are in alignment and you are co-creating with the creator of all that is, there's no neediness, there's no desperateness, there's no need for all of that. There's no need to force anything. There's no need to fear that you're not going to have what you desire, because you already have what you desire. Whether you see it or you don't see it. If you don't see it, then it's in a higher parallel timeline, higher vibration, and you just have to shift yourself on that vibration. And this video is really here to show you that you can co-create with the creator to receive everything you desire, because it's already here, it already exists, it's already yours. So knowing that awareness, understanding that you can co-create, understanding that you are powerful enough and creator has made you powerful enough, and it is only your choice whether you choose or you don't choose based on your own belief patterns, past trauma, limitations, learnings and lessons, that whether you choose or you don't choose is always your choice. And you are allowed to choose, or you're allowed not to choose. The love is unconditional. The creator of all that is loves you so much. It is so unconditional that it is unconditionally available for you to whether choose to buy into something, whether you choose not to buy into something. It is that unconditional. You have no condition on this, and it is your choice. This is why you have to be aware that how unconditionally you are supported. You can choose to suffer and creator will still love you unconditionally, and you can choose to let go of the suffering and you will be unconditionally supported and loved for that too. Either scenario, you are unconditionally loved and supported. So I really need you to understand everything that is happening is a choice. So what do you need to let go of to change the way you feel, the way you think, the way you are, the way your life is? What do you need to let go of? That's something you need to ponder on and be aware of. And what do you need to let go in life that you're forcing, that you're pushing, that creator of all that is teaching you to not push, but actually surrender and allow and let go? Really pay attention to that. Other than that, if you are ready to heal yourself, if you are ready to release yourself from all that suffering, all that pain, all that trauma, then do check out below link to book a private healing session with me. Other than that, like this video if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.